So, welcome back. Straight on the way again with last 32 match of the four-man team. We've got Mike Connor's team, which is Mark Rico, Reg Samuel and Ant Bacon. And Graham Bannister. And Steve Connolly's team. I presume that Mike Connor's a reserve for that one, this first set. And Steve Connolly's team consists of Daz Dooley, Paul Kinsley, Steve Connolly, and Dan Parkinson. So up first, Mark Rico versus Daz Dooley. Have to clock the players, find out who's in what team. I only really know one of them, which is Mike Connor, because Mike plays on the Northern Tour, as I'm sure many more of you will be joining at least one of the tours next year, hopefully.
Table 15, 16, please. The Osborne in Smith's team. Against Udish, we missed Paul Hurst's team. Paul Hurst's team, Ian Smith's team. Tables 15 and 16, please.
That's a nice little pot there, but unfortunately he's not gone quite far enough for this red to the bottom right hand corner, so he's going to have to be careful here. This is not easy now.
You want to take names left hand side of the stage? For a quick flyer, 5 conquest of 3. Seniors flyer, 10 conquest of 5. And a ladies flyer also. Rob McConnell, top table please. Rob McConnell, top table.
So this is Daz Dooley, Steve Connolly's team.
result of tables 10-11, the team knockout, please. Can I have the result? John 16, Richie Holstein, please, who won the match. Table 10-11, can I have the result in, please?
So, nice little clearance there from Daz Dooley, Steve Connolly's team. So it's them that take the early lead. Up next is Reg Samuel for Mike Connor's team, and at the table at the moment is Paul Kingsley for Steve Connolly's team. So it's Reg Samuel to break. This is English and Black Ball, Jeff. Not too sure where you're from, but this is at the Blue Dolphin holiday camp in northeast Yorkshire. Black Ball rules, which are pretty simple to understand, really. Usually pretty quick as well. So I'm shortly going to be joined on, well, I am now going to be joined on commentary by Stu Williams.
Good evening, Wayne.
Good evening.
How are we?
I'm fine, thanks. You?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the team names here. Steve Connolly's team.
Well, I've omitted the
And St Helens team name, actually, yeah.
yeah, I've omitted the real names. as you know. I'm a little bit more.
We won't repeat those names.
No, yeah.
It's a local derby as well, this is.
Are they both from Wigan Way?
No, it's Wigan v Saints, this.
Oh, is it? Right,
Wigan
okay.
versus St Helens. So from Wigan, we've got Daz Dooley, Paul Kinsley, Steve Connolly and Dan Parkinson.
So you'll know all these then, will you?
I know all of them, yeah. Actually. All good lads as well.
I only really know Mike, because obviously Mike played on the Northern Tour.
Yeah, he's recently changed over to the black ball rules, and he's always been St Helens B team interleague player, I think,
right, okay.
World rules. But I know recently he's gone playing plenty of black ball events.
Yeah, I think he's a regular up at the Golden 8 Ball. You'll be a regular again now, won't you?
I am, yeah. I've been unbanned or whatever you want to say.
We had a word.
Had to do some apologising.
Yeah.
But I'm back.
It's easily done. We won't go into it, but it's easily done.
Yeah.
It's
back toes, but it's only 6 weeks away, isn't it?
Yeah, not long now.
Come round pretty fast, these events.
Certainly do.
That's a good shot. He's cleared the pocket.
It doesn't seem 2 minutes we was here last time.
Yeah, it's the first time I've been here for a couple of years, actually. I've not been up to Dolphin for a couple of years.
Have
but
you not?
It's my favourite event, actually. Cause
it's chilled out, isn't it?
It's just relaxed. The dress code is the biggest thing for me.
Yeah.
No shoes and all that.
Yeah, it's I suppose, I mean, each competition has its own merits, I suppose, and you need a bit of everything just to give that little bit of, you know, to keep it spicy, I suppose.
Have these guys got some involvement at Golden 8 Ball who run this?
No, Paul's
Claire?
No. Paul's been running this event for quite a few years now. I think he's the one that originated it. It used to be the Wright and Sands, didn't it?
Yeah.
Which I remember that competition. I never went to it.
No, me neither.
But I've always known about it. I didn't realise this was the same competition, same holiday camp.
It's nice up here, though. I do like it.
Yeah. It's a nice little drive from Lancashire.
We come off the motorway actually on the 62. And come up the back roads on the way here. It was nice. Nice little drive.
What? Just
for the.
All right, because it was busy when I came.
Yeah.
But I didn't set off till about 5:30. But the roads was horrendous.
Yeah, we came on Friday morning. We left Wigan about 10 o'clock, and we got here about 1. But like 1:15. But let's say we came down the back roads.
There were two smashes on my side coming to Scarborough on the M62.
Just let me tell you, Wayne, I think we've got the score wrong here.
Have we?
Yeah, Mark Richardson won against Daz Dooley.
Did he?
So Mike Connor's team
glad you
won.
said wait. Well, you weren't even here when I did it. So is that...
At the minute, Paul Kinsley's at the table for Steve Connolly's team.
So is that Mike Connor's team?
No, that's Mike Connor's team.
All right, well, they cheered.
No.
They cheered when he won the frame.
1 second.
I'm sure. Was it right?
No, it's definitely 1-0 to St Helens. Mike Connor's team are 1-0 up.
All right, well, why did they cheer them when he potted the black? That's St Helens. Right, okay. So I'm presuming that was...
These are the Wigan lads sat next to me.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to change that then, won't we?
Yes.
I was presuming that was Mike's team. That's why. But it's not one. That's what happens when you change the team names around for the stream. It confuses you.
It's a bit different because Mike Connor isn't actually playing.
No, he's not as well, so I would have known then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been told off by Claire. Encroaching.
It's only come asking how I've managed to get on here.
Yeah.
To get away water, can't I do?
Yeah. So, what's his name?
This is Mark Richardson.
Mark Richardson's going to come and join Stu for a short while on commentary. So I'll love you and leave you. I'll be keeping an eye out and an ear as well. So behave yourself, boys.
Dan's dad asking for a shout out. And Andy Park, hello pal.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Rico's in the house.
How are we, pal? You alright?
I'm alright, to you?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Not bad, not bad.
Local, just been saying a local derby here, Wigan v St Helens.
Ah, yeah.
Come out late Scarborough for a pool comp and Wigan play Saints.
I know. We don't like them pie eaters, so hopefully.
So you won the first frame, did you?
Yeah. Trying too hard for it. Trying too hard for it, like, get the point in a good position instead of just getting him down.
Yeah. It's a tough comp, but it's a
said to
short
Banny-
format as well.
Yeah. Said to Banny, I'm sick of this. Is what I said to him, they're gone these. Good night.
That's a good shot actually, he's played. Yeah, Paul's played a good shot there. He's played the pot, but he's put a snooker. Played safe at the same time, I think.
I'm
he's
from
got
Waddington.
I think he's got his 2 shots here. Well, advantage to Steve Connolly's team in this frame. Good evening, Mr. Doolan.
I sound like Johnny Vegas.
He is Johnny Vegas.
Hello, Joe.
It's Johnny Vegas' real name is Mark Richardson.
I say hello to Joe, Claire's little lad. Rico's in the house. 87 views, eh?
Yep. So it looks like Paul's going to take advantage here now. He should get these. Shouldn't be any problem. There's no real problems here.
Going 1-1 here. Can't see no squeaky time here.
Shouldn't be.
Second his time with these balls over the hole.
He's looking for problems. So is this your first game, Mark? Or
Yeah. We've only been here since about 5 o'clock waiting.
We had a bye in first round as well, and then
We got here. None of us could stand up. It was that rough. Now we're all bladdered and won't go out. And that's all through waiting play.
I won't be going out again after last night. Last night was heavy.
We'll be out tonight.
Are you going into town, are you?
Well, I
sorry,
don't know.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's not very good. I went last night.
I know where it go.
Insightful, Rico. Mac has given you a bit of grief on it.
It's not. Used to it off him.
That's 1-1.
I have to be good on here. I can't swear, so Macca, do your best. Because I'll have you later.
That's 1 apiece, and coming up next we've got Ant Bacon versus Steve Connolly. Ant for Mike Connor's team and Steve for his own
bacon
team.
And sausage, come on!
Not supposed to be biased in this commentary, Mark.
Oh, are you not?
No.
Tough. This first time I've done this commentary, I feel nervous.
You're a natural.
I've got me daft accent on, boring accent, St Helens. Come on, the Saints.
Saints, mate.
I'm a bit disappointed about these Mike Connor's team and Steve Connolly's team. Did he actually know what the teams are called?
We know both the team names, but as you know, you can't swear on stream, so we can't.
Hello, Laura Smith, my missus. My fiancée is watching, so any lads start winding me up, you've had it. And Stu, you can shut up at the minute.
Viewers have gone down now.
She's here, Macca, she is here. Sadly, she didn't see me play, did she? Good. Every time she's come watch me play pool or snooker, I've lost. So when I'm on again, she's going.
How have you done in the singles, Mark?
Don't ask. Won my first one 4-0. Got beat 4-3 in my second, and I literally did not miss a ball in getting beat 4-3.
Some good players here as well.
Shots.
Standard's pretty high as well, isn't it? It's been some good pool play this weekend so far. Is any of the other St Helens lads got through to tomorrow?
No. Well, yeah, we're through to tomorrow for going home. Anthony Bacon now taking his time, looking round.
Has he gone yellows, has he?
I'm not sure.
Or is that from the break?
Couldn't tell you, pal. I'm looking at everyone calling me.
He's got a chance on yellows here, I think.
Come on, Dev. So we aren't red then, yeah?
I didn't spell it wrong, Simon.
Never got an invite.
Everyone knows who it is. Macca Banny said you're a bad influence,
Very
mate,
tactical shot there off hands, I think.
That's why he didn't invite you.
Macca's a lovely guy. Love him. At times.
He knows I'm joking. So
we mustn't be very good on this commentary, Stu, because we've lost 40 odd
viewers have gone. I know. It's Steve at the table now.
I think we should be able to swear me.
No swearing. Once the Wigan lads get in front and they all start
it's about right there.
Watching, then
when they get beat, they'll be going home.
That's when the viewers will come up. That's when the viewers will come up. That is.
So who's this guy who's on for you?
This is Steve Connolly, team captain for the for the Wigan lads. Great players. Over the last couple of years, he's improved probably more than anybody in Wigan.
It'll be a good game. Ant Bacon's a very good player as well.
He is.
Very good potter, a very good tactical player.
So you're finding these black ball rules? Because I know you guys are new to them, aren't you?
My first time this year. To be honest, pal, I don't even concentrate on it. I just pot them.
It's probably suits your game then, doesn't it? Because you're snooker background, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, the black ball rules probably.
Trying to learn the rules, you pot them. They go in.
That's black ball rules, isn't it? Just pot, just go for them and pot. There's none of that. No deliberate fouls. And this
you're gonna swear then, Stu?
No. This comp only changed to black ball rules this year. Or maybe the last comp of last year. There's 2 comps a year here, and it's always been world rules up until probably 12 months ago.
I prefer the black ball rules, to be honest.
Much more enjoyable. I enjoy playing black ball rules. The world rules, the world rules. You can get into a battle, can't you?
Are we going next to it? We're on 50 viewers again. Come on, share this post. Get it shared.
We're talking about pool again. That might be why.
Ian Clark is watching now. Good afternoon, Ian Clark. I don't know who you are, but good afternoon. I hope you're a Saints fan.
So Steve's got a chance to take these here. I can't see him missing from here, to be honest.
No, I shouldn't do. I hope he does, but he shouldn't do.
You might be straight back on in a minute.
Oh, are ya?
There's one more game. We've got Banny, the main man.
Little Banny's going on next. And who's Little Banny playing? Daz Parkinson.
Dan Parkinson, yeah. He's first time here, first time at a big comp like this for Dan as well. He's a newbie. I know his dad's watching, so I bet his dad will be really proud in a minute when his boys on the stream. No, he's not. He's my age, 31ish.
I'll get.
Doesn't look a day over 40.
Come on, Connor's team for Martin Kuzak. Nice to see you, Kuzak.
At 9 o'clock. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It is afternoon, isn't
It's
it?
murder macker, isn't it?
He's run a little bit out of position here, actually, on this red. He needs
Aye.
to...
Yeah, he should be all right.
he needs to come on and off the side cushion, I think, now.
Just well here.
I think he has to come on and off or
You lose it red as well.
play the skill shot. Don't think he can play the skill shot with his queuing, can he?
No.
He's getting over the black. Seeing problems.
What's that,
We're
mate?
seeing problems.
We are.
Just a quick mention, actually, for Wayne's tour. As you can see on the stream now, 3 new regions coming next year. He's got a brilliant tour going at the minute, where I think there's 7 events a year in the Northern Tour for where we will, the ones we can play in. So St Helens lads and Wigan lads who are interested. Looks a brilliant tour. I know he's got it going this year, and he's got his grand finals coming up very soon, I think. But it's definitely value for money out there on them tours, and I think the top boys are not allowed to enter, so it's amateur only. So a realistic chance of winning someone. I think Mike Connors is on the tour, actually.
Stu, have you done this commentary before?
Once, I think.
You seem like
Twice,
you've done it for
maybe.
3 or 4 years.
I'm just hoping someone comes in with an offer.
I don't know what the hell I'm going to say next, mate.
You're a natural.
Thanks. Just give a shout out to Everton today. Get in. Unlucky to United. Was it 2-1, was it? Oh,
I have
no,
no
it was 3-1.
idea. I've no idea.
3-1 to West Ham. Unlucky.
If they were playing at Garden, I'd shut the curtains. I've no idea about football, mate.
Do you like badminton or something, Stu?
Yeah, badminton. Ryder Cup's on, I know that. I know Europe were 8-5
Doing
in
well.
front.
Yeah, doing well. Come on, Anthony Bacon. Anthony Bacon's in control on this frame here now. Should be. That's a very good shot there from Anthony Bacon.
So it's advantage Ant. Got Steve in a bit of trouble here. Oh, that's a great shot. Oh.
Ooh. It's time to step in now. Step in.
He should get these from here, I think.
Nice positional shot there. Nice hitting up.
Playing to an area.
Best thing to do. So Anthony Bacon comes from a snooker background as well.
Yeah, I don't really know much about Ant, to be honest. Out of all St Helens lads, I don't know a lot about him. He can obviously play the game.
He's a good lad, Ant.
Yeah.
He's a very
Good evening, Marcus.
Marcus Nixon is watching now. If Marcus, I hope you've got it streaming on in the Scarworth.
All the fan club on in Scala watching.
Not one good shot here, Anthony. Yes.
Yeah, there should be no problems with this black. And it should be 2-1 to Mike Connor's team.
Yes, nice. Nice finish there, Anthony. Evening blood.
Evening blood.
That's 2-1 to Mike Connors' team. Very good, very good.
Hey.
A bit of technical things going on here now. Not a clue what they're doing. Excuse me, that's Steve Conley's team. Change it. Change it. Bit of biasness from Stewie here.
We're sorted.
Trying to
Put it down the wrong
get
toe.
in
Got
front there.
ahead of myself there, thinking Wigan lads were winning. So now we've got Dan Parkinson and
Mr. Graham
Mr.
Bannister.
Bannister.
Possibly one of the most well-known pool players in the world.
Most famous man in St Helens now, isn't he? He was showing us his Johnny Wellies tribute on his arm last night.
He's got a few.
Johnny Vegas and Johnny Wellies.
Johnny Vegas, yeah. And he's got
Steve Prescott.
Steve Prescott, yeah, on his arm. Very good tattoo of Steve, that.
It's a good
Very
break
nice
from Dan.
play.
Lovely break from Dan.
Well, there should be no problems here.
Well, no, you'd think these reds look pretty simple. The yellows don't look incredibly difficult, apart from the one on the rail. Well, I think because of that one, he'll have to go reds.
Four blind mice, James Wood team. Diggle's Originals, Craig Dixon's team, tables 17 and 18, please. Four blind mice, James Wood team.
Another very good shot there. Oh, yeah, it should be.
Yeah, I think he's absolutely fine on this now.
We can't move the game as long as quick as we can, and we'll get the flyers started.
So the format for this is 3 sets of 4, first to 7, and if it goes 6-all, we have a black ball shootout. This should be 2-all. Looks like this game could be going all the way.
Should be. We said this
It's going to
last
be
game.
a close game, isn't it?
Out can happen in this game of pool.
One good shot here and should be getting over.
I think he should be alright.
Getting a bit tricky, but
I think it goes past that yellow.
yeah, goes past the yellow and just use the yellow below it to hold.
Don't talk too loud or class is coaching. Oh, he's gone in the middle.
Oh, it's perfect on it. To be
Very good
honest.
shot,
It's a
very
great
good
shot,
shot.
that is. Well controlled.
Table 14, Kelly, Tracy Lehman, table 19. Messi Paul, Kate Winch, table 9.
One good shot.
Messi Paul, Kate Winch, table 9.
Oh, he's got back up. Oh,
Just composing himself.
You don't do that. You don't do
I
that.
think he was a little bit nervous, Dan, to be honest, earlier on. It's his first, like I say, first time he's been to like a big comp like this. He's never been to Yarmouth or out like that, so it's all new to him, to be honest. And he's
Ouch.
thrown one in there.
Well,
He's
this-
thrown one in. That's massive in the
Bit
context of the
of,
game for me. A 2-all, 3-1.
a
It's
bit of rash shot there.
Big.
Very rash shot. I think he's in the winning line.
yeah, he got a bit excited. I think he could have just dropped it in, and he'd have been on the black to middle.
And that's a great opening yellow from Mr. Graham Bannister.
Certainly, is. It's a great pot.
This Graham is a top bloke. He is a non.
You can't-
He is a non-Wigan fan pie eater.
You can't not love Bunny.
No,
Mafter.
Mafter.
It's his favourite saying, Mafter. He
Maf-
said to me yesterday, actually, I'm after something now.
Stu Badder, that was tight. Very nice Banner.
Is he going to play to leave the double? Or is he going to play to get in behind it? He actually took these well so far.
Very good pot for Banner. Loves a pot. Plays snooker. He plays snooker a few times, Banny, as well. He loves potting the brown.
So he's played to leave the double. I thought he might have tried to get in behind it earlier
I
on in
thought-
his finish. He might not. It might be double kissing this from the angle he's left. I'm not sure he can actually play the double now.
Nah.
It doesn't look good on it.
You could do a nice little safety here, get the ball out and
Get the ball out and
gives
put the
him-
white on the bottom rail. Yeah, I didn't think he could get the double. He's left down a little chance here because from that last shot, that's it.
throw it down. Throw it down.
Looked like it was actually pulling in a little bit to that corner. The last ball what went down there. He's left down a chance. He only has to play at pocket weight, and he's leaving Banny tough.
A wayward one, is it? It's landed nice for him though.
Yeah, I think he's left it tough for Banny now.
Yeah, one good shot from the banister.
Oh, this looks all right. Oh,
Oh,
oh, he's been unfortunate there. He's been very unfortunate there.
it was always on.
So it should be 2-2, and then
Well,
we're into the
your
second.
prediction, Stu? I don't know.
I know. I've cursed. The commentator's cursed once already when he had roll-ins. Yeah, he should be all right from here.
Sound.
I drop the black in the middle, and
Looking
we've
like a
got
2-2.
2-2
I
and
think
into
am I
set
going
2.
on now, I think.
Well, Mike's just wrote his team down, so we'll see who's on next. Well, that's 2-2.
Aye. Got there in the end.
No, you've one more for him to go before you. We've got Mike Connor on now, the team captain. He's putting himself into the second set. He's replaced Big Banny in this second set, and then we've got Paul Kinsley for Wigan. So Mike Connor v Paul Kinsley. Sorry, I am sorry, Mrs. Parkinson.
Dan
I am
Parkinson's
sorry,
getting a bit
Mrs.
excited here
Parkinson.
now.
I will use his Christian name from now, Daniel. Daniel's just got a text from his mum telling
Well done.
telling the commentators to use his name's Daniel,
sorry.
not Dan.
Sorry, Mrs.
Parkinson.
Parkinson. Daniel played very well there for his first game at Scarborough in the team event. He's very happy that he's won. He's all smiles, texting everybody. Well done. Ouch. Straight in. Well, this is looking one way at the minute. Straight in off the break.
So we've got an in off
everything.
from the break. Where are you going here? You're looking at reds,
All
yeah.
day long.
I think the yellow near the bottom left corner, what's blocking which would be blocking the black. If he can just get rid of that ball, knock it up the rail, and leave himself on his tricky one down this rail, it opens a pocket for the black as well.
Yeah.
And then the simple
I
finish.
think that's
then
what he's doing by the
I
looks of
think
it.
so. I think that's the shot, to be honest. It's not great. That's not great. He didn't want.
all right
He
though.
didn't want to play this ball next to Dolphin. I think he wanted the one on the rail, to be honest. But he's still all right.
He's still perfect.
corner, right
Gonna
corner, and
probably
then
leave a
up for the
long
ball
one,
into the middle.
After this second red on race.
I think if he can leave us an angle for this, he can probably come up the right hand side rail and leave it to middle. So he's not good there. He's left that tough. But again, if he pots this pocket weight and he's got the one over the top left corner as we're looking at the
It's a bit
screen.
more of a force though against that, isn't it? 'Cause is he looking? He's going to be on the cushion. Is he going to be on that red?
Looks like he's going to push this through anyway.
See, he's not on that now.
He can cut this
Cut
to
it in,
middle.
yeah.
Cut this to middle, and he's probably still got a good options.
Like, hoping for a nice little kiss.
Yeah, he's probably coming at clipping off that yellow to the right of the red.
He might go straight through that gap there. He might be ran perfect anyway if he did. Oh. Oh.
He's got away with it a little bit. He's left chances, but he's not that yellow a little bit safe on the right-hand rail. So a tough finish for Mike, but definitely capable of getting these.
I don't think he'll go for them myself, to be honest. But
I think he has to go for these.
yeah. He's only one shot.
Just because of
but
where
it's a
the
tough
reds
one.
are. He can leave that till his last ball, and then he's guaranteed a shot on black.
Yeah.
He's not hit that well.
Not the very best of shots.
No, he's not hit that well at all. To be honest, looking at them two yellows in the middle of the table, only go to middle bags.
Yes.
Didn't realise that when I first looked at
On
them.
the bottom two, if you want to shout that one in as well, June. But he got a shot to nothing here if he wants.
Yeah,
Get the white
pot
behind
to
the
middle
black.
and go in behind. He can pot the top, the left hand side, one of the two yellows in the middle, and come round off top rail, side rail.
We're not all as good as you, Stu. Come on.
Talk a good game, man. Bloody rubbish. He's tried to cover that pocket. He's not got it neither. So can't. I'm going to say Paul gets these from here.
Yeah.
Poor shot for Mike, guys. Just come on and off to baulk line.
One good shot here on position and you're laughing.
Just top it through onto the baulk line, and I think it's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
I think
Plum.
absolutely
Well,
perfect.
I best go and sort my cue, Anna.
Yeah, I think you better have, mate, because you're next. So good luck.
Right, nice one,
All the
Stu.
best.
Cheers, pal. Nice to be talking to everybody today. I'll see you all later. I have lost us 40 views. I'm sorry about that.
Creeping back up now, you're going, Rico. It's back up to 60.
Oh, great. I'm staying.
30.
See you later.
See you, bud. So Wayne's going to come back now. Ooh, he left this thin. It's a good shot though. He should still get it.
Just looking around, there's quite a few comps on today.
It is, yeah.
There's money matches, 2 or 3 money matches.
Tom Jones is playing Ricky Jones
Yeah.
in Derby, isn't he? Do you know the score of that one?
It was when I last looked, 18-16 or something like that. He's come back. I think it was something like 15-5 down or something.
Tom was.
Yeah, it was quite a few down.
Right, I've not watched any of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
We've just played. I don't want to mention our game because it didn't go.
It was very close.
It
There was about 10 frames in it before. Who won that one?
Right, that's 3-2 to Wigan. Paul Kinsley just won that one. So we've got Rico, who's just left us. Matt Richardson now playing Steve Connolly.
Wigan, Mark Connolly's team.
Yeah, Steve Connolly's team
Steve
won that one.
Connolly's
So it's 3-2 to Steve's team. And Steve's on now himself, so this should be a good game. Both attacking players.
Who's Steve playing? He's
Playing the
Mark
lad who's
Rico.
just-
Yeah, he's just been commentating.
Yeah.
How's Matt doing at players, do you know?
I think he's just lost to Callum Singleton in losers section. Or it was 7-3 last time I looked, but he beat Aaron Davis this morning, and then he beat Jez Graham.
They're two good scalps.
But I mean, he was unlucky last night against Deck Brennan in the winners' side actually, because he was at 8-4 up and lost 11-10. He broke and left dollies in decider.
It's,
Broke dry and left dollies.
it's not good when that happens, is
No,
it?
it's sickening, but
We'll have a look.
he had chances earlier on in the game. He can't blame that. He could have put the game to bed earlier on, really. He won't have been happy with that.
So what was in losers section? So
Yeah, losers round 4. I think losers round 3 it was, I think, maybe. Second game at bottom of that section. 8-3.
8-3.
So Dunster's out the comp as well. Cloughie's beat
I'll tell you
Dunster
what.
8-7. That's massive.
How long did that take? That would have been a marathon. I saw it actually.
It would have been a marathon. It was on stream as well. That
Well,
was.
they started down the draw, and I think they got down to about 4 or 5 matches in.
Yeah.
And the bottom one, their match, was live, so they'd started them pretty early down the draw, rather than wait to go down the draw.
Yeah. Got them on quick.
Got them on quick.
Well, Callum Singleton's beat Darryl Whitworth 8-5 in the next round as well.
So Cloughie's in the losers section, and who's he playing that? He's the bottom one, is he? Or is it?
Yeah,
he's
so he's
bottom
in
one.
the next
Oh, he's
losers
4-1 up.
round.
Yeah, he's there.
4-1 up against Liam White.
Liam White's a Yorkshire lad, isn't he?
I
I think that's it.
think Liam White's a local lad to Stoke. Small,
He is Stoke.
like quite a small lad.
Thinking about
played
White.
for
Yeah, he is.
Trent Trophies, that team.
Yeah.
Or World Rules days. Well, I think they're still going there. I don't think they're called Trent Trophies anymore, are they? But
No.
the team's still going.
Well, I think did they not
Kendall and what have you.
get chucked out of the county finals because the team was from different areas? I remember something.
I'm not certain. I know they have Kendall still has a team at the Interleague and what have you, but they're not called Trent Trophies anymore. Some team that is too.
Well, it always was.
Yeah.
I'm sure I heard something a few years ago because they were winning everything, but they got nobbled because they had players out of the area and stuff like that, whatever. So
Liam, you'll be blocked if you carry on. TT players, there you go. So I was right. They're not called Trent Trophies anymore, they're called TT players.
right, okay. Getting a bit of a mobile. I don't even get it. Bit of a mobile buzz.
Could be mine, that. Let me move my phone. Had a drink, Liam. It's not your birthday anymore. So I think Steve is probably still favourite for this frame from here because this couple of tricky yellows on the right hand side of the table. For Mark, but he's a good player, Mark, so he could get these out. No, Dave, stream's not paused. I'd check your signal or your connection, mate.
What's that?
Dave Hartley asking if the stream's paused.
Well, we've got it live on a tablet here, right in front of us, which is why we can see your comment, and it's fine and dandy.
That's a great double, that is. So just one tricky ball now. He might be trying to move it now, actually. Oh, wow, what a shot. What a shot that is. What a shot. Mark will get these from here.
He's not got too much work to do, has he, really?
No, but the two shots he's just played before that, the double and then a vault, the shot to play the pot to the middle and skill shot the red over the bag. It was brilliant.
He's not got quite the right angle on this one, though.
No.
Yeah, it's his fault. He's forgot to put 50p in.
I put 50p at meter.
Yeah.
That's a good shot. Should be frame over. Oh, wow.
It's one of them, innit? It's so easy. You just get complacent. Set your eye off the pot. You're just concentrating on the position, and all of a sudden...
He's still
in a good position here.
Hot favourite for this. I think Steve's struggling, going to struggle to move this one.
Daniel Randall, Nicky Anderson, table 7. Nicky Anderson, Daniel Randall, table 7.
Possibly pot this into the middle, Wayne, and come up and down the left-hand side of the table.
I'm just looking at the... let's take the adverts off a second, so I can get the... it's only a problem when you might feel as though it's too tight of a nip. It is nippable. He's gone for that one. He's played safe.
Does it go down the back?
He can get behind that, sure.
Yeah, he can. He can. But it doesn't go to middle now, because I think it's that red door, does it? No, he's played a good shot there. Still be disappointed not getting that snooker. And that's 3-all.
Yeah, when I go on the side view, I have to take the slideshow off. Otherwise, you can't see half the
Just
table.
looking at your advert there, the Nolan Pill Promotions, I just mentioned it when me and Mark was on.
Right, yeah.
About, you know, you've got a few new regions coming in. But
we're about 4 or 5 venues off completing, having enough venues for every single region now.
Right.
So we're not far away. And there's a couple of venues that are quite happy to have a couple of tours as well. So I'm just waiting on hearing back from about another 4 or 5 venues as well anyway.
Okay.
So
what's the rules on, because I know it's advertised amateur only, isn't it?
well,
so
no, it's not advertised as amateur only. I think you might be thinking of another one, but anybody outside the top 10 in either tour. So the elite of them all are not allowed. If there's any of them that don't play on the tours, if we think that they're top 10 standard,
yeah,
then they won't be getting in. But it's worked all right, you know. At the end of the day, yeah, the value is in the amateurs, but you also want something to... If you're going to enter a tour like this and be serious and commit yourself, you're not only doing it just for the prize money, but you're doing it to better yourself.
You want to test yourself against the top players
yourself,
as well, don't you?
So you want a couple of decent players in there as well in the mix, and they're not always guaranteed, not to meet each other.
No,
you know,
no.
It's a random draw. So
I know there was a comp last week, and Arfan and Cloughie were probably the top 2 on the tour, or in the comp.
They played each other, yeah.
Played each other first round. Was that your comp, was it?
It was mine, yeah. It doesn't always happen, but, you know, it can happen. And I think that bottom end of the draw as well, it was like the section of death, if you
Yeah,
will,
it was loaded, weren't it?
Absolutely loaded. And that's the first time that's really happened. So it just goes to show you, you know, you can get through. And not only that, the way I'm doing it this year, well, the regionals, there is a plate competition.
Yeah.
So for the regionals, everybody, I'm saying everybody, I think it's everybody. Don't quote me on this because I need to look at it written down. But I think everybody that's not in line to win something in the main draw itself gets into the plate. So there's another £500 put to one side for the plate event.
Right. Okay.
It's free to everybody that's a tour member.
Right.
Not just the top so many. It's free to everybody. The ones the extra places that we have got on each tour, each region, will go to then highest up in the rankings. but that'll obviously cost them because they're not tour members.
Yep.
There's just short of a $4,000 pot for that. And like I said, that's free to enter to all the tour players. And then in February, we're going to have a national finals.
Yeah, I've seen an advert for that.
Yeah, where the
national
North
finals.
and South come together.
Good,
There is a slight charge for that. I've tried to keep it as low as possible. So the ones that have paid, it works out as if you paid in full in one hit and you've had no refunds or anything like that. Because if you can't make competitions and we do fill the comp up, I don't mind giving a refund out because it's not about fleecing people, you know what I mean? And the ones that do enter daily are the ones that are making up the pots. So that's going to be just short of a £10,000 pot.
Right.
And if you've paid in full...
For a one-day event?
No, it's a weekend event.
Is
right?
it?
Yeah, but the top 16 from each tour are seeded as well into the last 32. They don't need to come till Sunday morning.
Right.
That's their little bit for...
Yeah, of course.
For being top
what
of
you
the
play
rankings.
all year for, isn't it?
Yeah. I've lost where I was now. Yeah, so if you've paid in full in one hit and you've had no credits or anything like that, then it'll cost you a tenner to go to national finals for a £10,000 pot. If you paid in instalments on time, no credits, it'll cost you 20 quid. So, and the most you're going to pay is 40 quid anyway, which is a normal fee. Yeah. But rather than like a £1,500 pot, you've got a £9.5 pot. So it's worked out really well. All the extras we've took in when we've opened it up to extra players when we've had a big venue has paid really for a £9.5 pot, so it's worked out really nice.
What's the entry fee, Wayne, for the tour for the year?
It works out. It averages out with the when you pay it all in full. It averages out at 30 quid a comp, which includes the regional finals. If you pay individually for each individual comp, well, you're not guaranteed to get a space. If everybody pays the tour fee,
yep.
And turns up every time, you're not guaranteed a space. So you need to be paying on really, but it works out 40 quid a comp.
Right.
So
you're better off just
paying
it up front. Is it 7 events?
7 events, a regional final
so
and a national final.
£210 for the year-ish.
And hopefully, I mean, obviously, we're hoping every region fills up. We're not too fussed if they don't all fill up because we'll still, we'll make
fill up on. If it doesn't fill up for,
you would think so. You would think
doesn't
so.
fill up with full entries. You'll fill them up on the day with different
that's
people.
That's what I mean. So that's why we're not too worried. But yeah, we would like to because it just saves a lot more work, which was why you treat the ones that save you a lot of work. You know what I mean? That's why it's only a tenner for national finals. They've done us a favour by paying up in front.
Yeah.
So far.
Saves you work, doesn't it? I mean, I run a little league myself, like singles league, and it's paid in instalments, and there's nothing worse chasing people, chasing. And
it's hard work sometimes.
When people offer it you in full up front, it's music to your ears, isn't it?
Yeah. But for the tour players, people keep comparing it to the players series, but you're paying £250–350 quid a competition. We're nothing like that. You know what I mean? If I charge entry fees of similar to what they're doing, then certainly, without a doubt, the prize fund would be a little bit more than what it is on that. I know that for a fact because we're not out here to make a few quid. We just want to run a good tour for the players. We take a bit of expenses because you can't do everything for nothing.
You can't work for nothing, can you?
But we're not greedy. We don't, and it doesn't come out the players' fees. Like I say, all the players' fees have been paid out plus another 8k. Because
your wages come out to your sponsorship money.
Well, no, we get that from the clubs. The clubs pay it. The clubs pay a fee to get the competition at the venue, and so all the admin fees is taken out of that, and a little bit out of the sponsors and what have you. But the rest of it, all the players' fees, goes into the prize fund.
That's all you ask for, isn't it?
That's all you ask for. There's a little bit extra as well goes into the prize fund, but but yeah, there's nothing taken out of the players' entrance fees at all, which is what a lot of players gripe about, really.
Yeah. Didn't expect Daz to miss that, to be honest. He's been playing well, Daz, at the minute.
Yeah.
This weekend, I know he's been queuing quite well.
So yeah, we'll be announcing more details very shortly. I'm just waiting on. I'm going to wait until early next week. I've got to contact a couple more people, and I'm waiting on somebody contacting me back just to secure a couple more venues. And once we've done that, then we'll start announcing entries and details and what have you. Ready for next year, but we're not starting till March, so
Brilliant.
there's no rush.
It is Damo, yeah, it's Daz Dooley. That's not a good shot from Ant, and I should think. I think Daz might get these. I fancy Daz to finish these here. I know it's only halfway through the game here, but it's in the context of the game, it's a massive frame. This
It certainly is. Getting closer to the finish line. If it does go 6-all, it will be a black ball shootout.
That's a good shot. Yeah, you don't want to be going that. You don't want a black ball shootout.
Going back to what we were saying before, Stu, I was contacted today actually.
My mate Jason Harrison from PSD in Bootle.
He's just messaged me about using his venue.
Great lad is
So
Jason.
I'll be speaking to him early next week, more than likely.
He's Jason had when before Q8 became Q8 and it was Riley's.
Right.
Jason was the manager for Riley's at the Wigan.
Was he?
At Wigan, yeah. So I know Jason quite well.
I wonder why. Because he's got an old Riley's now, hasn't
he? Well, they left when they closed the Wigan Riley's down.
Yeah.
They moved him to the Bootle one.
Makes sense.
And when they was decided to close that, he took it over himself. And I've been to a comp there myself and had a drink with him, and that it's lovely club. And what he's done with it himself since he took it over is brilliant.
Well, it makes sense because of some of the conversations I've had recently about clubs and what have you, and some of the people I've been speaking to. It makes sense now that he's come from Q8, and there you go, Stu. Just a reminder to everybody to keep the chat respectful.
I don't know how he's gone in off there, but I didn't see what happened actually. Just on the. Oh God.
That's travelled. Somebody's saying the table was slow before. That's travelled.
Unbelievable enough. So if he bounces this one off on the left hand rail here now, this first shot.
Yeah, he might even back double it and just play it over the pocket. If it's in, it's in, which it is.
That's a great shot.
The only thing
he's a bit unlucky here, actually.
Oh,
is he going to have to play a plant?
He's going to have to do. I won't say unlucky, really. He should be making sure the most important thing there. Yeah, keep the red out in the open or over the pocket.
Make sure you're on that next ball.
Make sure you're on your next ball. Because now he's in danger of leaving game on.
I'm looking over at table here, Wayne, and lads I'm out with, I've turned out with, are necking Jaeger bombs and left me out because I'm in here.
They've left you out?
Left me out at Jaeger bomb round. Scared of me, that's all. They can't drink with me. Rob's got his phone to his ear listening to what I'm saying.
Is it?
Behave, Greg.
Just overcuts it. And he's left a gap as well.
Yeah, as it goes, that red, isn't it?
Yep.
It's a good first shot. Can he hold for the red to the opposite corner, I think?
Yeah, he can do. He's playing it into the knuckle, remember, so it's a bit straighter.
Yeah. That's a good shot.
Perfect.
Looks like 4-3 St Helens. Mike Connor's team.
Mike actually won a free spot on the tour through one of the sponsors, Q and Case.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, Rob wanted to, because the bigger sponsors, I gave him a free spot.
Ah, Rob, that's Rob Pierce, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. So we announced it in the group, and the ones that put the name forward, we did a draw, and Mike was
Awesome.
the lucky winner.
He's a great lad. So next up we've got the Samurai, Lee Samuel, and Dan Parkinson. Daniel Parkinson,
Daniel.
sorry, Mrs. Parkinson.
Is she watching?
No, but I think she's watching, but she's text Dan
All right.
saying, tell the commentators your name's Daniel, not Dan. So we have to call him by his Christian name. So it's Dan to break.
It's straight enough.
Oh, screwed straight enough. That's a poor break.
And them reds.
And these reds
are looking nice now.
these
Oh, I don't know.
Apart from that one, what's gone on the bottom rail there, but if he can just move the yellow with his first shot and land behind it, he's got rollings, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's just got to bounce it off.
I'm assuming the red in the middle of the table goes
That
to
looks
the
like it
right
goes
hand
in
corner.
that.
Yeah,
You can't really tell from the other angle. We'll have a quick look, but it does go through that gap.
yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, he could just bounce this yellow off here, just put it onto the side rail, and he should be laughing. So you're still in the team event?
No, excuse me, no. We lost to Yasser Hussain and Chris Dyson.
All right, did you? Yeah, the steady
in
side.
the second round.
I was watching Yasser before, and he was playing well, to be fair.
Yeah, he's queuing well.
Well, he
was
on
not
the
been
stream.
practicing much late.
No, he said that to me. Well, he's not long since he had a baby, did he? He came to the White Rose when we had the tour at the White Rose.
Right.
And he played nothing like I know he can. And he just had a baby then, which was around about March time. So he's be busy changing nappies and stuff.
Yeah. I think Carl Smith's had a beer. He's a good lad, Carl. Local St Helens legend. So you're here till end of play tomorrow, ain't you?
Yeah, it was about 7 o'clock when it finished last time. So be about, I don't know, midnight, 1 o'clock when I get home.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether we're staying or not. Depends on how tomorrow goes, I suppose. See where we get, and still a couple of flyers and what have you, isn't there? So
There'll be some flyers tonight a bit later on. I
yeah,
think.
I've just entered one, to be
Have you?
honest. Yeah, best of 3 though. It's only problem with these ones, the short formats.
Yeah. Well, it gives everybody a chance to short formats.
You get plenty pool as
Oh,
well.
dear.
Oh, that's a bad miss. I didn't. That's unexpected from Lee as well. He's a great potter. I mean, he's still probably favourite for this frame on reds because of these 2 yellows on the bottom rail. I can't see how he gets it out.
Green's asking what Stu's been banned for. Oh, profanities.
He was
Yeah, just
language.
it's always the same here at Tsunami Streaming. Don't do bad language. It's not necessary. We do have under 18s watching the stream, reading through the comments. So there's certain streams out there that don't bother.
This one does.
This one does.
So he's got a chance here if he's not where he wanted to be on this. If he was straight on it, he had a chance to move the red and lay a good snooker or something. But I mean, he's got the red out, but he's still going to struggle from here.
I know, yeah.
Table 9, Gary Spooner, Curly Watts, Gary Spooner, table 9. Tyrone, Chris Hampson, table 10. Tyrone, Chris Hampson, table 10. Nicky Murta, Panda, table.
It's not a bad shot, that. Not a bad shot. Don't think he can double this, can he?
He doesn't look like it.
Double it to the top, but not to the middle.
What I will say as well, if you don't like what you're watching, please shut the door on your way out. You don't have to watch it.
It's an amateur competition here,
Yeah.
and it's a relaxed weekend for people who just you do. The standard isn't the best up here actually, but it's the best, most relaxed comp you'll ever go to, and everyone just has a good laugh and enjoys themselves.
Exactly.
Great people who run it as well. I don't really know them, but I know they run a good comp.
Paul's been running this comp for, I think it's from its inception about 30 years ago.
Right.
So it has been going quite a few years. It was a World Rules comp originally.
Yeah, it was only up until last year, I think, when it changed. Last time I came, it was still World Rules.
I think last September was the very first one. It might have been last March, but I'm sure it was last September.
I think it was September, so this is only the third black ball one.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And is this the second one you've streamed, Wayne?
No, I did last September. I did March. This is the third one from now.
Just in turn for the black ball.
You what, sorry?
Just here for the black ball event.
Well, no, I have said because of what's happening with black ball admin now. They had a no banning policy at one time, but they seem to have gone against that. So because of that, I can't really justify me not doing World Rules because I did stop doing.
Yeah, we spoke about it. Didn't we?
I did refuse to do World Rules because of banning policies. Pool players want to play pool at the end of the day, and I'm not going to condone it. So, but because black ball's at it as well, I can't really say anything about. They're both as bad as each other.
No.
Just
to answer your question, Mark, it's £40 a team. So whether you can have up to 5 players, but only so you can make one sub in each set of 4. Yeah, 40 quid a team. Oh wow, he's potted the red and then gone in off in the corner.
Yeah. Just be careful with some of your comments because one or two of them are touching the bone. And
yeah, it's a good comp. Macca, so there's probably 5 or 6 flyers between a £5 and a £10. There's the men's main event, which is 20 quid to enter, and then there's the team event, which is 40 quid to enter. Caravans are top notch. They're all pretty brand new vans, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's no old vans.
Last 3 years, last 3 events have all been brand new vans.
At Burger King, pizza shop and all that on site, a spa on site, cheap ale.
We're not too far from Farley as well, if you wanted to go in there for something
Yeah,
to eat.
and
Or
we went into Scarborough last night.
did you? That's not far,
Few-
10 minutes away.
A few sherbets, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good night. But yeah, you're right, Macca. That's what the problem with Yarmouth. It's just
Yes.
it's not so much going to Yarmouth; it's coming home from Yarmouth. What's the killer?
Wherever you go to a comp, it's always good going. It's like you say, if you go deep, it's a long journey back home.
We
Because you're coming back in the dark as well, so
Yeah.
it even seems even longer, doesn't it?
That's why I love Bato and Golden Egg Ball and what have you, because they just down road from. Well, I mean, it's home for you, isn't it? But it's 50 minutes away from us.
Table 6, Simon Baker, Eddie Daniel, Simon Baker, table 6.
Yeah, Abdullah, you calling the performance and no one knows who you are. Just delete that. We just delete them.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm like, Stu. There's just no need for it sometimes, you know what I mean? Keep your opinions to yourself sometimes, you know.
Not only the pressure of playing in a team event, the added
Yeah.
pressure of playing on the stream as well.
Yeah, exactly, and the people around watching you as well. If you're playing in the arena, you don't even think about who's watching because everybody else is busy in the middle of the arena. But when you're playing at the side of the event, you know, the side of the arena, and you know there's seating around it, there's people watching.
And there's probably
There's all sorts of factors that come into
25 people around. No,
Yeah.
20 people around, like watching. I know it's teammates or what have you, but there's people looking on and watching. And there's a bit of pressure in the arena here. It's a good setup, and yeah, Mark, there's two teams from Wigan here and one from Chorley, and then there's a St Helens lad. So there's, like I said, there's quite a few of us from down that way. So it'll be good. The more the merrier. So, but if you want to come here,
You have to book early.
The booking forms will be out for March next month, and you need to book straight away because it fills up faster than any comp I know. He's played a good shot there. Played a good shot because he's not really left anything. He's got a thin clip to the middle, to the left middle. His white's travelling, so he can't really play that.
It's a very thin nip that though, and he's got to
I
watch
think
the
I'd
white
just-
going in the top pocket as well.
I think I'd just be coming off it, the yellow above the black, and putting my white as close to that top rail as I could and testing him.
I don't think he's going to get a snooker out of it though, so he's going to leave some sort of a shot, even if he does leave it tight on the top cushion.
Yeah, you're going to just have to challenge him, aren't you? And if he gets it, he deserves it. Yeah, that's the shot. I think that's the only shot he had. Couldn't have played it much better than that. Yeah, no need for them. No need for them.
So,
Just be careful with the comments, lads.
Number 16, Daniel Bull, Shane Wood, Daniel Bull.
So yeah, he's left it over the pocket. Dan's played a good shot there.
Table 20,
You can leave her at home and all, Mark. That's a great pop from Dan. Pressure ball that, because they don't want to go 5-3 down.
exactly.
Called it before this game started. This was going to be nip and tuck, and 4-4, final set. Are we going to have a black ball shootout on the stream? Do we want one?
Yeah, we want
We
one.
do, don't we?
Yeah, we want one.
The drama. No worries, Carl.
Can you register the top table, please? If you're going to play one of the flyers and you're available to play, you're not going to take knockouts. You're not going to take knockout, you're available to play, and you haven't already done so. Can you register the top table, please?
It's not a bad price, that, I think, Guinness.
No, £4.10 for a Guinness. It's
I might partake myself then in a few minutes.
it's not a bad pint. So it takes a lot to ruin a pint of Guinness as well. So
yeah, I don't think you can you?
it takes a bad barman to ruin a pint of Guinness,
Yeah.
Wayne. So we've got the final set in front of us now, and we've got Mark Richardson against Paul Kingsley. We then got Ant Bacon will be playing Dan Parkinson, followed by Graham Bannister and Daz Dooley. And Mike Connor v Steve Connolly is the last game on. So no Samurai in this set. I'm calling it now. Black ball shootout.
Yeah, I think so.
And how will it work in this way? Because usually a black ball shootout's 5 penalties, isn't it? But with it being a 4-man team event, will it just be best of 4?
I don't know, to be honest with you, is the question. We have had them over the last couple of comps, but I can't remember. And the only reason why I can't remember because I do that many different comps and they have that many different combinations.
Yeah.
I've just lost count. So I will ask in a minute or two. I will go and find out. Well, we'll soon find out anyway if we get to a black ball shootout. But I don't know. It may well be best of 3. I don't know. It might be best of 4, and if it goes
2-2 and
2-2,
and then it's sudden death or something.
Yeah.
Mark's just banging his cue on the floor though. He's not happy missing that. And to be honest, I think if he pots it, it's frame over. I'm not surprised he's a bit annoyed with himself. A pot he shouldn't be missing really.
No, you're right. But as we touched on before, it's easily done. With,
and I think that's from the break, you know.
Yeah.
That was from the break, so that was his first shot. So he's left Paul a great chance on Yellow's here to nick this frame.
I don't know if that goes. Does it go? 1 second.
Just been told, just looking at the comments here, and Josh Kane's 5-1 up on Mick Hill.
Is
in
he?
Supreme winners qualification round that.
Good player is Josh, and Josh.
It's class, man. He won the World Masters a couple of years ago, didn't he? 2017 World Masters champion.
What round would that be in then?
That's in the winners qualification, I think.
Yeah, he's still got the losers' side to go in, hasn't he? So he's not the
Still
end of the
got
world.
2 chances. That's not a good shot from Paul.
Well, it looked like he. I don't know why he's played it the way he's played it because
I don't know why he hit it so hard.
he's cut it into the red. He could have played that a little bit straighter.
Yeah, I thought so as well. I thought it went clean. Yeah. Hey Jimmy, all right, Paul.
So he would have been straighter on this into the middle pocket.
It would have been.
No.
Well, no, he's missed it. He's got away with murder here. I know he's left Mark a tough ball, don't rail, and I think he's left him straight on it. For a place in last 16, yeah, it is. That's the winners' qualification, right? Because it's not double elim to the last 8 anymore. It's double elim to the last 16.
It gets redrawn as well. So if he does go out in that round, I mean, there's a long way to go yet.
Yeah, he has to win 2 more matches.
Yeah,
or 1 more match maybe.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is one of the qualifiers, and there is a few big names gone out of the main draw.
Did you see
Somebody's
that
gonna
bottom
cut
end of that draw?
In that one,
Lee Clough, Gaz Hibbert, Scott Gillespie, Phil Harrison.
Yeah. And Dunster's was down there as well.
Dunster was right at the top, but he's out.
Yeah,
Dunster, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone because Cloughie beat him, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was.
The Cloughie, when Cloughie last he goes into other side, don't you? And loses side, so.
Yeah, it can happen. It can happen. That's the beauty about random draws.
Yeah. This is a tough shot for me, but he's having a go at it. Wow, he's cued that well. He's cued that very well.
Now then, he can get behind this little cluster here.
Yeah. And they all go then, don't they?
Yeah.
He only has to pot the one in the middle, I think. Oh no, he's going to play the bottom one of them, but
he's got to be careful.
Can he hold? See, I think if he'd have played a bit harder and got to the one in the middle of the 3,
well, he can play.
He could have topped it through right for the bottom one to the other middle.
He can play the one to the top right and pull his white back.
Screw it back behind it, yeah.
Just try and get a little bit straighter position on him.
That's a good shot.
Bottom bottom right hand corner now.
Yeah, just run it through 4 inch, 5
Yeah.
inch. And
Well, he could even stun his white back for the last red into middle.
It's a good pot. He's took these well. Oh, wow. What has he done?
Do you know?
Unbelievable.
Did he try and play it
He's
off the yellow, do you think?
No, I think he tried to get too good on the last red. He didn't need to.
No.
Didn't need to punch it in like that. Oh wow, Paul's played a shocker. He had to screw that back. He was white. Is the yellow too far over the pocket to get any reaction? He's just hit the far jar on that, didn't he?
Yeah, he was straight enough to screw that back. I don't know. He just seemed to stun it, didn't he? He's a cushion too soon.
Oh wow! So that is definitely now going to be 5-4 to Mike Connors, St Helens lads. He won't miss from here. Gives it the big one. So it's Daniel Parkinson now for Wigan, Steve Connolly's team, against Ant Bacon for Mike Connors' team from St Helens. Biggest frame of the match so far, Wayne?
What, that one or this one?
No, this one now.
Well, yeah, it is because it guarantees.
The Mike's lads are on the hill, or it's.
Yeah, it guarantees Mike's team at least a black ball shootout if they win it. Obviously, it keeps Steve Connolly's team right in it if they win it, so it is a big frame, like you say.
I can tell you, Carl, he's not happy with himself. Never seen an angry Paul Kinsley. Certainly is, Darren, the big dog. Lovely break.
Spread nicely, them.
They have. Certainly have.
Just a one yellow below the middle pocket that's a little bit awkward.
There's one.
All the reds go.
One tricky red and one tricky yellow, isn't there? The shouting Daz Dooley out for the flyer.
Don't know what happens there, but my screen's gone off. It's come back. No, I think it's
right.
The cable might just be a little bit loose.
Ah, have I pulled it out with my foot?
Have you had your foot under there? No, I don't think you shouldn't have done because you're not there. Them HDMI cables are really temperamental.
So he's gone reds. Dan has. So Jaeger bomb Wayne. Yeah.
Don't do Jaeger.
You're supposed to drink that in one, not sip it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's a shot.
I'll get shot. All right, them actually, aren't they?
Yeah, they're actually nice. Yeah. I shamed them into that because they had one without me before.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you said, yeah, you said. That's doing me head in now.
So, Dan's run out of position a little bit. Has he got that to the middle? Oh, that was close, I'll tell you. One good shot here from Ant. Yellow down the rail, I think. At least take the pocket, and he goes massive favourite to win this.
table 18. Wayne Whitcroft, table 18, please.
I agree with you there. It's the wrong shot marker. He needed to play that yellow down the left-hand rail for me and take the corner bag. Instead, he's give Dan a chance. Would I ever slag you off, Samurai? No, I've not, mate. I've been telling him how good you are, actually. Yeah. Lee Samuel mithering me and making sure I've not slagged him off. How can I slag him off? Karaoke King.
I knew I shouldn't mess about with things.
So these yellows are all there. Still got the tricky one on the rail. But I don't think they're that tough down these rails. Oh, he's had a right touch there. It's not come out, but he was lucky to get into it. Left a little bit of tricky cue in here, but should be all right. Not sure whether he fancies just getting in behind this and dropping it in dead weight into the middle. Think it pops in, Wayne?
This one in the middle there?
Yeah, if he just plays the one from the middle of the table now and gets in behind it, or is he going to try and pop this yellow off it now and develop it?
I think it's a bit risky trying to play it off it.
It's just the way he put his cue to it there. I thought it looked like the way he put his cue at it. It looked like he was lining it up off the yellow. I don't know
where he is, I think it's a bit risky. But having said that, he only needs to bounce it out a little bit, so it's worthless. He's gone direct.
Yeah, just playing behind it. Would you get low on it and drop it into middle, or get high on it and roll it down cushion?
Well, with this one here, he's going to stun this in. He's going to pull his white out. Probably for the one just above the red into the same pocket. He only needs to get behind it, really, and make sure of the pot. And
play it now, stun out,
well,
I think he has to now, doesn't he?
You play for it, that shot, because if you don't get on it, you've still got the other one to have another go at it.
Yeah.
I think he's on it enough to just drop it down.
Surprised he's going this way, to be honest.
Yeah, he's on it enough. But he's
further away from it now, though.
Yeah, but he's straighter, which is all he needs to be, because he just needs to run the white through a couple of inches for the black into the right centre.
Yeah.
So I think he's done it right the way he's done it. He's just got to make sure of the pot.
He's cued that well. Oh, wow. Stayed out.
I'll tell you what,
Unbelievable.
I've seen worse pots.
I've seen them go in like that because the slide. I think these are new cloths as well. Yeah. I've been a bit slidey this weekend, these cushions. Personally, I wouldn't have been leaving it till my last ball, but I think I'd have been trying to get it out earlier. Right then, Daniel, make a name for yourself.
His problem now is this red.
I think I'd snooker him. I think I'd snooker him now.
He's got an easy enough opportunity.
The one on the top right cushion, just bounce it off, bring it into play, and leave him full wall snooker. He has played out the jaws. That's the only way I can see him getting it out. Yeah, he's got it. It's a good snooker, this. It's not easy to hit, this. As you can see from that camera angle now, it's a good snooker. Even if he hits it, he's going to be lucky beyond black. He's going to have to hit it at pace to get the white out.
Table 13, Chris Gill, Mark Stevenson. Table 13, Chris Gill, Mark Stevenson. Table 15, Nicky Murta, Ben Sykes. Nicky Murta, Ben Sykes, table 15.
Ant's tapping the table there in appreciation. He knows it's a good snooker. Top cushion first.
Trying to
Nowhere
check it.
near.
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near. We have a new favourite. It looks like 5 apiece, this to me.
Yeah. This is.
Would you just play the white from where it is now, red onto yellow?
Yeah, you just play the blunt. Just on the white up for the one in the middle, just in case the red does follow through anyway.
Yeah.
You need to be on one.
Table 14, Ian James, Gary Spooner.
And the fact you're doing that, the red will, if he hits it thick enough, the red will probably drop in anyway. Well, he's caught it thin.
He's played a good shot. He's played a good shot
right.
there. I think that's the way I'd have played it, to be honest. Screw back now towards the
yeah, he's
in line with the blue spot.
Yeah.
And if you're not on it to middle, you've got the corner one first, haven't you?
Exactly.
Just give himself options here now. Crucial for him. He has to get these.
Table 9, Chris Hampson, Trevor Walton. Trevor Walton, Chris Hampson, table 9.
Ooh, what's he played? I'm surprised at that, you know.
Just have a look at the replay in a sec. See how he played it.
He's topped it through for some reason. I don't know why.
He's gone too far.
He's on it. He's on it to the corner. He's plumb on it to the corner, actually. He's stunned the white ball, and he's straight on the black, too. Oh, he's played it well. He's absolutely plumb. We're going 5-5. Yes, Daniel. Your mum's blushing with pride, pal. He's high-fiving me over at screen. Well, we've a right game on our hands, Wayne. We've got Graham Bannister and Daz Dooley now.
We did call a black ball shootout.
Yeah.
And it's looking more and more like it's a possibility.
I know what's going to happen here. I'm in this flyer, and it's going to go 6-all, and they're going to shout my name out.
Yeah.
They'll have to wait. I'll concede. I'm not missing that. Paul Kinsley singing. Banny to break. He's hit him well. But I think it's dry.
It is.
It is dry. And if that yellow passes on the left-hand side, I think it does, doesn't it? This on the extreme left, next to the red.
Past the red, yeah. That flies in that.
These yellows are as nice as you could ask for.
It's all about the
Took
first
a 6-5
one,
up. He's got the one to the top,
Top
hasn't he?
left,
Just
yeah.
play it with a little bit of left-hand side and come out towards the middle of the table. He'll be on all kinds. He's actually, Paul, it's funny you should say that because he's currently doing the foot shuffle. Chuckling away to himself, doing the foot shuffle. Not sat with his teammates though. Oh, wow, has Has he been lucky or has he been unlucky? The kissing that black. I don't think he needed to hit it so hard. Where is it? He's crashed. He's crashed.
He's okay, and he
Come
can go
twice
into them.
across and crashed into black. He
Not too
didn't need to.
Not too sure if that. I think it does. Yeah, the top one of those two does go.
Yeah, it does. I think the bottom one goes, mate, to be honest.
Yeah, but he can get into that little cluster with them and disturb them. Just develop them.
The thing
he
is,
doesn't need to.
He doesn't need to because the yellow goes and the black goes in the opposite corner.
Yeah.
The yellow goes to the bottom left, so he doesn't need to. But I just don't know why he crashed it. He's hit that so hard. I don't get it, to be honest.
I'd be taking the one to the middle now.
You're right, Dave. Well, that's why I just couldn't get my head around. I thought he only had to come off one cushion into the middle of the table, and he had the ball to the bottom right, and he was sitting on everything then. He looks focused though, does he? In the zone here, going about his work. Corner, middle, corner. That's where he's going. The ball next to the black for last and just drop it in dead weight. He's absolutely perfect, I think, here as well, just to top it through a few inches, Wayne, and he's absolutely perfect. I'm going to say 6-5 to Wigan. Steve Connolly's lads here. Oh, wow. I've cursed him again. I've cursed him.
And he can't go into the black with this as well and disturb it.
Why has he hit it so hard again? There's no need to.
No. Even if he's short on it, he's better than being too far.
Of course. The last thing you do is come on and off. You don't want to. I don't know if he's played go on and off the cushion. There's no need to. Just drop it in dead weight. 8-3 Josh Cairn. Let's make. I think you're right, Darren. You know what I've just done there, Wayne? I've got a pint of Guinness in one and the microphone in the other, and I looked away and I went to speak into my pint of Guinness and drink my microphone.
Let's try to get into him.
As I said, Darren Burrows has called the double there, and I think he's probably apt to play to leave the double. He might have tried to screw across it, twice across into it, but
yeah, I think he tried to disturb it, but he's, like you said,
just play the double.
It's not easy though. It's not a cert.
No.
One hit it too hard.
No.
He's got it. I'm saying he don't want to hit it too
Oh,
hard.
wow.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Is that 5-4? Sorry.
Daz is smiling. He's smiling. It's 6-5 to the Wigan lads. Steve Connolly's team. And it's captain versus captain to take it to a black ball shootout.
Is it?
It certainly is. Mike Connor and Steve Connolly are going to battle it out for the victory or a black ball shootout.
Somebody won't be running the team next year then.
Someone's being sacked, isn't they? Yeah. I'm just laughing with Paul Kinsley. He's having a right chuckle to himself. It is, Johnny. But the difference is, Johnny, I'd have played it that way. Daz was lucky. I'd have played off the middle knuckle into corner.
So, here we go.
Steve Connolly to break.
go on.
He's made a ball.
And he's left a...
His yellows don't look too bad, mate.
Yeah, he's left one easily potable to the
Clip into the
middle pocket. I keep doing that. Keep pressing my keyboard button instead of your camera number one.
Keep. You just for changing scores instead of camera.
Anything can happen.
Yeah. No.
We have changed the scores as well.
No, we're right though. 6-5.
No,
Right, though.
in that little box.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Up.
That's what I said when you press the one. 6-5 to Steve Connolly's lads. And these yellows look inviting, to say the least.
Just got to be careful here now. He doesn't want to be canning into anything.
They all go. Just come off the bottom rail, that's it.
That's perfect.
I think he's perfect, isn't he? He's absolutely plumb.
He can stun this into the red now.
Mick won't play me, mate. He fancies me when I wear my shorts too much, so he won't play me because he'll be blushing all the way through the game. I won't call it game over just yet, Damo, but under pressure to win the match on the stream table, it's not as easy as they look, are they?
Yeah, he's just got to be mindful here because...
Smithy's nailed it right. Let me just say this. He said they're all boozing. They've actually, Daniel Parkinson woke up this morning. He had a cup of tea, 2 digestives and 4 bottles of Corona for his breakfast.
Did he? Happy
So
days.
they're not easy, to say the least, finishes like this when you've been drinking all day, are they? I shouldn't have told her. I bet his mum's listening to that as well.
Who?
Daniel's mum.
mum.
Should be going mad. Damo's had a pint as well.
We've all never lost from sat watching it. Not quite enough.
He's not good on this night.
No.
He's left the. He's going to have to back double it, and he's going to leave Mike a chance here.
Even the back double, you're losing the white. It's the difference it would have made if it had rolled another inch and a half.
That's all it was. It is Smithy. It's much more relaxed than Yama. For a start, you can wear whatever you want. You don't have to have shoes and pants and shirt and all that. You can. It's just dead relaxed. It is just everyone's just having a good time, aren't they? It's really just chilled out. I mean, there was clip making people were running a little bit late and all that yesterday. Early this morning, they were making people claim frames and. All lads were just saying, no, I'm not taking a start.
No, but he is ruthless, Paul. If you're not here on time, you're not here on time, and that's it. And I suppose, in a way, it's nice to be nice, but,
I mean, you've still got to run a comp.
You've got a schedule to run to.
You've still got to run a comp. And I'll tell you what, it's not been behind one bit. The team comp started about 45 minutes
It's only teams that were late. No,
but
the comp's not being behind us all.
Especially the singles, that's all ran like clockwork. The team was supposed to start at 6 and it started at 6:45, but that was it.
Late, yeah.
Apart from that, it's ran really well.
And that's only because they took the names for teams a little bit later than what they would normally have done. They chilled out, innit? They've not rushed to take the names.
They don't need to, do they?
Exactly.
The thing is, the difference with here and Yarmouth is in Yarmouth they'd have been kicking you out at comp and making you play and making you lose frames so that they could get another £5 a man flyer on and make another 200 quid.
Yeah.
Because that's all they're doing down there is putting as many flyers on as they can and taking £200 out of every pot.
Yeah. Yeah, because there'll be big flyers down there, won't they?
Yeah, a couple of 100 people in them.
Yeah.
Well, they run 4 at the same time, 4 64-man £5 flyers.
Right.
So, and every single one of them's full in every day, like so.
Yeah.
They might run 8 in a day, but they're probably taking £200 out of everyone. Yeah, I mean it's £3.70, £3.80 for a pint of lager here. Guinness, I'm drinking Guinness is £4.10, but I think it's about something like that, mate. And it nearly swore then. It's rubbish.
Well, I think is it not like Heineken, a tube or something like that?
Yeah, it's not nice lager. I mean, like I said before, it takes a bad barman to spoil a pint of Guinness.
Yeah. That's a nice shot.
Not sure, Mac,
It's
bloody,
unlucky.
about the knocker shot, but lap dancers want 40 quid for 2 songs. $6.30 for a cider and black.
Where's that?
Is that Yarmouth demo?
Can't be.
Surely not.
That's ridiculous, isn't it? It is dearer down
If
south.
it is,
we all
if it
know
is,
that,
I'm
but
not. If it is, I can confirm I will never be going again.
Makes you wonder how they get away with it, doesn't it? And then they wonder why people bring their own in.
We've a shed load of ale at Caravan here, and I just can't be bothered
Drinking it, yeah.
going back because it's £4 a pint. I'm not bothered about
yeah.
£4 a pint. You pay £3.50 at home, don't you? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's
Oh,
wow, demo.
he could get through to it, but again, he's.
Is he going to have to play this off the red, I think?
Well, he can't see enough of it not to.
Yeah, he's playing it off the red, it looks like. If you go to that camera 4, is it? Yeah.
I don't know if he can see enough of it. I don't think he can.
Can he see enough to play it off the red?
No, I don't think so. Unless he
You'll
plays
be
it with
disappointed
can he
here.
play with a bit of pace in the bottom right. He's looking at it.
Yeah, he's looking at off the red into the bottom right.
Yeah. It's the
Wow,
only
this
shot,
will be
isn't it?
some shot, won't it? Who's spotted that?
I spotted it. I'm good at that.
Start calling you Mick. Oh, start calling you Melon.
I can spot him, but
It's
I just,
a
I just
Chris
can't play
Mellon.
him. Yeah,
Chris
but I
Mellon
can't-
special, Les.
I can't play him like he can.
He's no good.
No, he's useless, isn't he?
He lost the gas pots today in China, didn't he? 9-5 or 9-4, maybe.
Something like that, yeah. Is it losers? Is it a double elimination?
He's out now. He's out now.
Is he
Chris
out now?
Gaz knocked him out in losers section. It's down to quarterfinals and it's single elimination from
So he got beat by
7 Chinese players got through and Gaz Pots.
young fan, whatever they call him.
Gaz plays Yang Fan in quarters.
He's he caught the red first with a yellow. He caught the first red first.
Yeah.
Didn't get into the second red. Yeah, he's busted that young fan.
That's who Gaz plays in quarters.
Is it?
Yeah. I seen Gaz posted on Facebook before, like saying where he was and what he was doing and what have you. And Mellon commented saying it, like, well done, well played today. He said when, like, because Gaz had beat Chris, and he was saying it was best he felt all since he'd been there. Mellon, there's just nothing he could do. He's that good, Gaz, when he's on that game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not being funny, but there's 3 or 4 of them Chinese as well that are just.
U-Ball for me. U-Ball's the best I've seen. I think.
Yeah, unbelievable class.
Have you done any more Wayne with the Chinese business? I know there was
A couple of weeks ago, I did a couple of days of it. It's hard getting up at like. Well,
just
sometimes
gonna
it
have
depends
to-
on what sessions. Like 12:30 or
Give me
something.
2 seconds, mate, sorry.
What was it?
Just
What was it?
delete that, mate. I know what it's referenced to, so. Yeah, I know you was saying. Look, sorry, there was when you were streaming it last year. There was talk of a bit of business possibly for you there.
And you know, I've just not had a chance to. What we're looking at?
The says shut down on screen over there.
Oh, that's just the TV. It's all right. I did actually speak to the girl.
Yeah.
Who's the star rep?
Is it Alison Chang?
No.
Oh no, she's Cyclop, isn't she?
Yeah.
Alison? She owns Cyclop, doesn't
Yeah, she's based in Sheffield.
she? Right. Oh,
And,
Victoria Snooker Centre.
Yeah. And I've just not got back to her, but she was very, very interested. And that was about maybe starting up a Chinese 8-ball league.
Right, okay.
On English tables.
All right, okay.
Well, there's not enough of them out here. There's
No.
not enough Chinese 8-ball
It's a bit
tables.
quite
And as a
expensive,
business,
aren't they, mate?
well, but the thing is, it's all about selling it. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, you could probably get a bit of discount if you bought 40 or 50 Chinese 8-ball tables at whatever the cost is. But for
Fella from Warrington sells
the
them,
clubs
doesn't
to
he?
buy them, you need to get the interest going. So to start it on something like English tables,
Yeah, yeah.
you don't have to use the same size balls, but you have to get them playing the game.
Get
playing the
an
rules.
American coloured set
Get them playing
of
the rules.
English balls. Yeah.
You're the right size for the 3/4. Get 'em
Spots
playing
and
the-
stripes. Huh?
Get them playing the rules, get the interest going, and then these clubs, you know, when the players
played a good shot there,
start
Steve.
getting good at the rules, then they might start thinking about going over to China.
Yeah.
And then the clubs might start thinking about buying a table. So it's all about longevity and
Guy from
so,
Warrington,
which is how you sell it to them.
sells the tables, doesn't he? What's his name? I can't remember his name actually.
Guy from Warrington.
Was it not the guy who owns Tiger Q's?
Tiger Q's. Well, I know he's got some in storage.
Yeah, he bought some, didn't he? And he wasn't selling after like the English lads went over and were quite successful.
I know he had 4 in storage ready for a club.
Is that club opening or not?
The premises he had
Just fell through recently.
fell through, yeah. But he's still looking, as far as I know.
Right. I don't know him, to be honest. So.
I've met him a few times. He sponsors the tour. So
he sponsors Gazebit, doesn't he? He's Gaz's sponsor.
Is he Gaz's sponsor as well?
Yeah.
I think he sponsors Lee Clough as well. I'm not too sure.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
I know he's definitely Gaz's sponsor because I watched a bit of the Premier League, you know, on Free Sports from the IPA, and Gazza's always wearing Tiger Q's like adverts on his shirts and what have you. I was at Doncaster at that Seb's Comp Murphy's Open.
Did you go?
The English Open, yeah. Just went up with Matt for the weekend.
Oh yeah, I do remember you being down there now. Somebody mentioned it, yeah.
And Gaz had this break cue made by, when I say Gaz had it made, the guy from Tiger Q's made this break cue and got Gaz to try it, and it had this strange tip on it. He's all, I don't know what to describe it. It was like a piece of orange plastic, the tip.
Right, the tip itself?
Yeah, it was a strange looking thing. But Gaz was absolutely creaming break with it. I was at my point. The reason I asked him was how well he were breaking. I said, "Let's have a look at that." Like, and I seen it. It was some orange plastic tip, and unbelievable way he were breaking with it. Like, that's a great shot from Mike Connors. And Wayne, I think we've got what we wanted.
Black ball shootout.
I think we've got it. I think we've got it. We'll have to go and get a referee for this, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, that's only just gone in, you know.
That's all he needs.
That's only just gone in. Captain v captain and St Helens captain Mike Connor has saved it. We're going to a black ball shootout on the stream table. I'm being shouted to the top table. What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Just ask him if you can hang on 5 minutes.
I will do.
He's probably asking if you're there. Ready
Give me
to
2 minutes.
play
Give me 2 minutes, mate. I'll be back. I'll get a referee anyway. I'm going to get a referee for the shootout.
All right. So I'll find out what the format is in a minute. So just bear with us. We have a black ball shootout coming up any second now. Yeah, we're just waiting for a referee to come and officiate it. So just bear with us. Like I say, we will be getting underway with this black ball shootout very, very shortly. So here we go. Just about ready. Got the referee. It's just wait while Stu puts his headphones on. It is best of 5, Stu. So I think one team.
Best of 5 shootout, is it?
Yeah, it's a 4-man team, but one team's got 5 players. They've got a reserve, so they have to play all 5. And the other team's only got 4, so they'll play all 4, and then the first one will go again for 5, and then after 5, it's then sudden death. And when it goes to sudden, the normal shootout, you can put the white anywhere behind the bolt line.
Here's the referee.
When it goes to sudden death, the white has to go to the centre of the bolt line, black on the spot, so it just gets that little bit harder.
So, do they lag for who goes first?
Yeah, they're lagging for who goes first.
And it's Mr. Dooley for Wigan, for Steve Connolly's team, and let's have a look who's getting his shot. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna say Mark Richardson, Rico. I'd say he's probably the strongest player in that team. Probably get hammer for that now and say I'm miles wrong, but that's what I'd say. Anyway, Rico thinks he's best anyway.
I've seen players take these black balls.
It is Mark, as I said, it is Mark. He is the best player. I'm sure he's a very good snooker player, knocking tons in on the snooker table from what I know of Mark.
Right, okay. It's looking like yellow, or is it?
No, I think it's red.
Up. Oh, it's
they
red
said
anyway.
foul lag anyway.
Yep. Well, the red won it anyway, even if it wasn't a foul lag.
Yeah, but foul lag because it went into Jordan, didn't it?
Yep.
So Daz Dooley's won the lag and Daz Dooley's opted to go first. I think that's the best thing to do, mate. Get on, pot it and put him under pressure.
Yeah.
So
Wigan.
Penalty number 1, Daz Dooley.
This is Steve Connolly's team.
Nowhere near. Nowhere near, Daz. So it is advantage St Helens, advantage Mike Connor's team.
Yep.
Josh Kane, just so you know, he was 8-3 up, now 8-7.
Is it? It's never over till it's over, is it?
That was a bad attempt from Daz.
It was really.
He's a good one-ball potter as well, you know. I don't expect Mark to miss this from with his snooker background. He's a potter. Wow.
Wow.
I've cursed him. And he's banging his cue and everything. He's not happy. You don't expect snooker players to miss on a shootout, do you?
Not them, no. One ball pot like that with nothing else about.
You don't. You think their one ball potting's better than anyone's the snooker lads, aren't they?
I'm just watching Mike put that black there.
So we've got Daniel Parkinson for Wigan now. Dan again, probably one ball potter. He's very, very good. He's potted it. Bang! Pressure on Ant Bacon now.
That's what you want. You want that first one on the board. No matter whether you're going first or second, it puts the pressure on the opponent.
Certainly does. Great pot from Dan.
Yeah, I was going to say before, I was watching how Mike puts the black up. He puts it in the same position
Yeah,
every
the
time.
angle. I know if you
with
know
the 8 on top.
Yeah, well, if you know what people do when they're lining the black up, if you're lining it up for your mate,
Yeah.
that's a great part from Ant. You can sort of put the black stripe in line with the pocket to give you a little guide to where to hit it, and that's why you always
Maybe that's
need,
why they do it.
That's why you need the referee to put the 8 on the top. But I've been in a couple of black ball shootouts and I've seen them do it. And if you set it, one person setting them up, when it's his team, he'll put it in line. The black stripe, and he'll put it in line with the pocket, and when it's not him, he'll put it with the 8
Whenever
facing
I've
the
racked
white.
it up, I've just put it on any old hour. I've never even noticed, but I've just noticed Mike doing it then. But these are so simple to take. You know, people think it's just a straight shot. You don't have to put anything on it. You don't have to hit it firm or anything. Just give it the right pace, give it a chance.
You see lads stunning them in, screwing off the side rail.
That's
That's a
all you need to
great
do.
part, Steve Connolly. Just hit it clean like that. Just
all you need to do.
You don't need to dolly them in. Just give it. See, Macca said the number 8 you line up. You put the number 8 where you want the white ball to hit it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, so that
Gives them a guide.
the 8, if you hit the number 8, that's the potting angle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's 2-1 to the Wigan lads, Steve Connolly's team, and we've got Lee the Samurai Samuel for St Helens, Mike Connor's lads. And he's missed it. He's missed it, and that is massive because that's now.
Advantage Wigan.
If Wigan pop now, Wigan have won.
Advantage Steve Connolly's team.
And it's going to be Steve. Oh no, it's not. It's Paul Kinsley for Wigan. Steve's already potted. If Paul Kinsley pots this,
no,
then
they haven't won. No. No, because it's still.
Well, so it's best of 5.
It's best of 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so if Wigan pot this.
3.
Oh no. Yeah, if Wigan pot this, then they have St Helens have to pot the last 2.
Yeah. Come on, Stu.
So I thought it was best of 4.
You're making me doubt myself.
Thinking with the 4 lads is my fault. My bad. He's potted it. Now then, there's pressure on St Helens lads now because if they miss, they're out.
It's sudden death now, isn't it?
And it's captain Mike Connor to
who took him there?
Save it. 8-all, Michael.
8-all.
And we have a new favourite.
You've got to fancy him now, haven't you? You've got to
From
fancy
8-3 down to go 8-all.
The pressure's on the other guy.
He's probably 1 to 10, 1 to 12.
You know there's
now.
going to be a lot watching that, especially when it was 8-3
It's
down.
probably an arena that game because the standard of them, Josh Kane, not taking nothing away from Josh, is an absolute machine, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's probably the arena game.
There'll be a lot watching it. It'll be well under pressure anyway.
If it's not on stream, well, it's obviously on stream because they're all commenting.
This is to keep a minute.
So, Mike Connor for St Helens. If he misses, it's game over. And he's nailed it. What a pot from Mike Connor. So again, now it's
we've had
Wigan.
4 each, and we're going to Steve Connolly's team 3-2 up.
It's Daz Dooley for Wigan now, and if Daz pots, it's game over.
Yeah.
There's an unbelievable amount of pressure on the St Helens lads here.
Let's see what pocket.
If they come out on top out of this, they've done exceptionally well. And Daz has gone to the other side now. In his first pot, on his first score, Daz went from the other side.
I got too engrossed in that. I forgot to switch the cameras.
Oh, he's potted it. It's game over.
Game over.
Well done.
So Steve Connolly's team win 4-2 on the penalty shootout. They go through to the next round. Unlucky Mike Connor's team. Thank you very much.
Yeah, what a
for joining
game.
us.
What a game it was. You know,
I think we nominated about 3-all. It was going to be a black ball shootout.
I said to the lads before when they shouted the game out, we were sat over the other side of the arena, and I said to Steve Connolly, I said, don't take these lads lightly, because this St Helens team could do some damage here this weekend. They've got a great set of lads and good players. I said it's going to be a very tight game. And it was.
Anyway,
so
thank you
I'm
very
going to
much.
have to leave because they're shouting my name. I'm on myself now. Hopefully not on stream.
So thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for your shares.
Cheers, everybody.
We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes time or so with the next match, another team event. In the meantime, I'm going to stop the stream. You'll get a notification as long as you've followed me or like my page. You'll get a notification when we go live.
Yeah, guys, everybody from Wigan, just get on Tsunami streaming and follow Wayne Pinder and like and share his page. He's a top guy. He streams second to none. You should get following him and then get yourself involved in his tours as well, because great setup and great value.
Cheers,
so anyway,
good
night, mate. I might catch up with you later. I might jump
right,
back in,
no
I might
worries.
not. We'll see what happens. I'll speak to you soon. Good night, mate.
Cheers, bye.